To be great in life requires sacrifice. Do you know the true meaning of sacrifice? I bet these haters aren't willing to sacrifice. Every God-given thing got a sacrifice. To be great in life requires sacrifice. Do you know the true meaning of sacrifice? I bet these haters aren't willing to sacrifice. Every God-given thing got a sacrifice. If you don't believe, roll up a sweet. Opiates, listen to me spits. Bring it back and put me on repeat. I ain't got no features on your kidneys.
How you doing, man?
Sacrifice the price I had to pay for my kids and fam. I gotta get paid. Kids be crying inside, I'm dying, but I keep striving. Lord knows I'm trying. I chase the money for
How y'all doing, man? I'm saying I'm the Adrian Cole.
Peace and blessings. Welcome, Shay Cole, to the Golden Gates Gathering.
How you doing?
It's a great day for gratitude. How are you today, King?
Hey, man, I'm blessed. I can't complain.
Yes. We're so happy to have you here tonight. And I know I always say we, and people are probably like, who else is she talking about? You know what I mean? But they don't got to worry about that. We are very happy to have you here tonight. So what's up? Like, first of all, make sure you keep your appointments, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because you know in the industry, if you late, you gotta be early to be on time. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
I love you. You still divine. So anyway, King, enough about me. Tell us, the audience, more about you. First off, tell us, where are you from?
All right. I lived in between Coons, Texas, and Beaumont, Texas, my entire life. So I live here in Beaumont, Texas, at this moment. So I guess you can say I'm from Beaumont, Texas.
Okay, great. Amazing. I love it. I personally haven't been to Texas to stay. I've been able to drive through on my way to the West Coast, and I definitely made sure I stopped by that sign. But next time I'm in Texas, you're going to have to pull me up to a spot where I can get some really good barbecue, because I want to taste some really good Southern cooking.
Well, you have to go to Broussard's on Washington Boulevard in Beaumont, Texas, man.
See, you know where to go. So let's dive right into it. Like I said, I was saying this before you came to the live, that I really love your song Sacrifice, because we all have a seed that's sowed within us, right?
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Sometimes wicked lips can deteriorate our mission and how we view ourselves, right? But the first line you said is you got to keep focused. Don't worry about the wicked lips. So tell me, when did you begin your music career?
I was like 17 years old. I recorded my first song, but I was 15 years old when I wrote my first song. Me and my brother, Free Take Hold, man. But me and my brother, we were 14. We wrote our first song. It was called Number One Kiss. When I was like 17 years old, I recorded my first verse, and dude liked my song. He liked my verse, and he was like, he started making beats, and I just started recording, So, but I've been off and on with this music stuff since I was 16, 17 years old, like into it.
Okay, great. So, wow, we're not going to ask your age, okay? We ain't going to do that to you.
Oh, man. I ain't tripping. I'm 33 years old, man.
You're 33. Okay, so you've been putting in some groundwork. So who inspired you to get interested in hip-hop music and start writing?
To be honest with you, when I was a kid, my dad was more into like the hip-hop thing. Like my biological dad, he was more into the hip-hop thing, like with Tupac and Biggie and all them, so and the Ghetto Boys. Y'all remember them? You remember them?
Yes.
Ghetto Boys. My dad used to be on them all the time, so I got tuned into the hip hop on that level. But on the flip side, my stepdad, he was into the jazz and stuff like that. All he wanted to hear was the saxophone. He didn't care about the words, and he didn't want us listening to it either. So, but I mean, all in all, at the end of the day, it was through my stepdad and on my dad, you know what I'm saying, that I really just became just in tune with music, you know.
Beautiful. I actually love the saxophone. That's one of my favorite instruments outside of the drum. It just has a very strong, soulful sound. So why did you choose hip hop? Obviously, you were inspired by your fathers, but you could have went the country route, especially because you're from Texas. You know what I mean? What made you say hip hop is for me?
Because it's like it's the culture, you know. You know, it's part of our culture. You know, we grew up on this. You know, like I say, I mean, I'm in tune. I'm in tune with jazz. I'm in tune with country. I'm in tune with, you know, I like a little bit of pop. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I listen to pop. I like pop music. I love the blues. You know, I just love music in general. You know, I took choir in high school. You know, I played in the band in school. All that there, yeah. I just love music. You know. Some of my happiest, well, yeah, some of my happiest moments outside of watching my kids be born, you know. My happiest moments is doing this music and on that stage, but I ain't even been on stage in a long time.
Right.
It's the passion.
Beautiful.
You know?
The crowd is going crazy. They love you. I believe this was all part of your master plan. So let's go ahead and introduce your song, Master Plan, and let's spin it.
Yes, ma'am.
I understand you got a man, but he ain't gonna touch you like I touch you. He ain't gonna fuck you like I fuck you, girl. I'm trying my best to understand, yeah, how I can be that other man. The master plan. I understand you got a man. He ain't gonna touch you like I touch you. He ain't gonna fuck you like I fuck you, girl. I'm trying my best to understand, yeah, how I can be that other man. The master plan. I wanna be that other man, man that you can call, cause you know I understand everything you're going through, all the shit he puts you through, you just want the truth. I know this might sound crazy, you know he's not me, lady, he wants to argue daily, while I show interest, baby, real Mac love is what I have for you, real Mac love is what I offer you, real Mac love is what I have for you, real Mac love is what I offer you. I understand you got a man, but he ain't gonna touch you like I touch you. He ain't gonna fuck you like I fuck you, girl. I'm trying my best to understand, yeah, how I can be that other man. The master plan. I understand you got a man. He ain't gonna touch you like I touch you. He ain't gonna fuck you like I fuck you, girl. I'm trying my best to understand, yeah, how I can be that other man. The master plan. Call me up when I cross your mind. Call me up when he ain't putting me down. Call me up to get this in the leg. Boys is on the other end, always get them panties wet. With all the freaky shit you like to talk about, it amazes me the things that come out your mouth. Yes, I'm cool with being the other man. No cheating codes, I'm trying to be the master man. Yes, I am. Yes, I am the one. Baby, ease your mind. Phone ringing, you with your boo right now. And this is our time. I turn my phone off. Get loose, girl, and take them panties off. I understand you got a man, but he ain't gonna touch you like I touch you. He ain't gonna fuck you like I fuck you, girl. I'm trying my best to understand, yeah, how I can be that other man. The master plan. I understand you got a man. He ain't gonna touch you like I touch you.
Hey, that's my jam, though. I
So
love that
let's
song. You
talk
hear me?
about that real quick because, you know, when I first heard that song, I was like, first of all, the title alone, Master Plan, I was thinking, I was expecting something else. So
Yeah, I
then
know.
when I heard the hook, I was like, whoa, so he wants to be the side nigga.
No, man. You know, it's more to that song than what the ear can hear. You hear
Okay,
me?
so explain it to us because in a superficial standpoint, it sounds like you don't mind being boyfriend number two. You feel me? So you gotta clarify for us so we can really understand what you meant by the master plan. And let's hone into the fact that there was the accents of jazz and hip hop in that song. So tell us a little in an R&B vibe. So let us know what was the master plan behind that.
All right. You know, ooh, man, that's one question you had, man. But you know what, though? It's a live interview. I'm finna give it to him the way it was given to me. Real Max Smith. So check it. You know, as grown men and women, we all go through things in relationships. You understand me? So, have you ever heard of an artist speaking in their music in
Yes.
third person? In third person, like I'm speaking in my song like in third person. This is a situation that I actually went through myself with someone from my past. You feel me? I was one of those dudes at one point in my life that didn't care about if you had a man or, and I'm gonna be honest with you, if you was married. I didn't care at one point in my life. You know what I'm saying? And about 6 or 7 years ago when I got on this spiritual journey, you know what I'm saying, trying to find who I truly am as a person, I ended up having to experience the same things that I had them put out into the universe when it came to women. I had to in turn receive that same thing in the end. You feel what I'm saying? So that situation in that song was basically telling my story of what actually occurred in one of my past relationships. This here type of thing happened to me. So that song is basically, you know, once I started to coming more into the light with things, you know what I'm saying, I learned that the mind is like a sponge. It soaks up everything. Not only do children's minds soak up everything, you feel what I'm saying? But if you can deliver something to a person in a way that they can receive it rather than push it away and still be able to reach out with a message in it, you know what I'm saying? Then you had that chance, and you had that for them 3 minutes, you be to put something on somebody's mind. You know, and I'm just basically just tell like, this is something that I went through. This is something that I have done. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm speaking on what I done. But then I'm also telling them like, but if you do things this way, then these things may not occur. You know what I'm saying? You can be your own. You can be your own woman master plan if you choose to be.
Okay. Okay,
I
we
just
love
tell
that
stories.
response, you know, because even as a man, it's important to understand your worth because what's for you, there shouldn't be a number two. You know what I mean? Like men, women, the world we live in, know your worth because when you
Yeah,
know your worth, you won't settle for anything that you don't deserve. I had to learn these things in life myself. That was part of
yeah,
God's master plan for me. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? So,
yeah.
great title, good vibe. Now, question for you. Who engineers your music?
Okay, so keep it G with you. Like I basically I record wherever I want to record when I want to record. You know,
Okay.
so I haven't basically recorded with just one specific person. That beat right there was actually made by a guy right here in Beaumont, Texas. His name, we call him MD here in Beaumont. Uh, the Sacrifice beat, you know, was actually made and emailed to me by someone else. You know what I'm saying? And I I basically, you know what I'm saying, I record to it, you know, and we do what we do with the music, you know what I'm saying? I go and I record with whoever I choose to record with, you know, that's how I've been moving. But I've recorded music in Port Arthur and here in Beaumont, Texas, Port Arthur, Texas, and Beaumont, Texas.
Okay, no problem. All right, so you're just breaking us a piece of off of that we wanted to
Yeah.
know. Definitely wanted to tap in with that. And feel free to anytime, reach out to me. I know some really great engineers that if you send them your vocals and the sound, they can really take care of it for you virtually, especially because we live in a virtual society. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything is possible now. Everything's
Everything
always
around
been possible. So it's good to spread your wings and check out different people, the way different people will work with your sound. You know what I mean? Because that just helps enhance your talents. Okay. So with that being said, I love chocolate, right? Growing up, I was a big fan of Kit Kats.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I mean? Not knowing
Yeah.
not knowing that, one day I will be broken off a piece of my Kit Kat bar, right? So let me ask you a question. What's the goal with your music?
The goal is to draw in the people.
To draw in what?
To draw in the people, to get them to listen long enough to actually pick up the message that I'm trying to deliver. You see, like I said earlier on in the interview, sometimes you're gonna have to reach people in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is able to be reached this way. So sometimes you gotta reach people in that way in order to draw the people to you that you need to hear what you got to say.
Okay,
so
no problem. Well, you
like
gonna bring us a piece of this Kit Kat. Can you introduce your song Kit Kat for me?
Huh?
Can you introduce your song Kit Kat for me?
Oh yeah. Well, how do I introduce it?
You tell us your name, the title, and any features and things like that, and give us some amps so when they tap into it, they like, yeah.
Okay then. Well, I'm Shay Cole, y'all. This Shay Cole Kit Kat featuring Janae Monique. She's actually the engineer on this track and the producer of the beat. His name is MD from right here in Beaumont, Texas. Hey, one of the hottest songs that I actually done recorded, man.
Let's
hope
go.
It's hard.
She gonna be sexy, y'all. She gonna be sexy, y'all.
Yeah.
I call her Kid Kat, she broke me off a piece of that, yeah. She got a fat back, and yeah, she know I'm liking it, yeah. 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 She know I'm liking it.
He called me Kit Kat, I broke him off a piece of that. He wanna see me bring it back, yeah. I know he liking that, 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 yeah. I know he liking that. Pussy popping on the floor, bend it over, touch your toes, twerk it fast, twerk it slow, make it bounce, make it roll. He called me Kit Kat, I broke him off a piece of that. Told him stop and bring it back. Show me how you eat a snack. I'm not making eye contact, no time for love, not here for that. I'm really focused on the rap, so boy, you gotta show us track. Wanna give it, gotta show me the goal. I can't fuck with a nigga that is bummy and bro. I'm not here to make a scene, I came to put on a show. And when I'm done with you, nigga, I tell you, bitch, here you go. I can't help that I'm blunt, I just say what you don't. A closed mouth don't get fed, baby, say what you want. He want a piece of that, they give him that, but keep your respect. Don't get your feelings involved, go back to chasing the check.
I call her Kid Kat, roll me off a piece of that, yeah. She got a
Back here,
Sorry.
I'm liking it. Say, well, that's my shit, man.
I don't know what just happened. Hold on, we're gonna bring that back. I don't know what just happened. What is that? I got a new setup tonight. My apologies.
Oh, you okay?
bad, bad, and yeah, I'm liking it, yeah, I'm
I'm like,
I like the way she be
I like
popping
the way she be
it.
talking.
And let mama know she show
Little mama,
stopping, yeah. And she work, I get
she work
excited,
out
yeah.
good.
Want the pussy, I ain't invited yet, but she like me and indicted, man. I call her Kit Kat when she roll me off a piece of that, but she gets that marriage bag. Supposed to be, she gotta come correct. She is strong when she working it. Going big when she
One
in the
bed
bed.
with you with the bed.
With a
She
bad
got
bag
with
and some smooth in the bag. I call her
a
Kit Kat, roll me off a piece of that, yeah, yeah. She got a fat back and yeah, she know I'm liking it, 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 yeah, yeah, she know I'm liking it.
appreciate that.
He gonna Kit Kat. I broke him off a piece of that. He wanna see me.
Appreciate that, man. Matter of fact, I appreciate all y'all tuning in, man. Our support is and will be appreciated. For sure.
Crowd's going wild. We couldn't hear what you were saying.
Say what?
No, I said the crowd was going wild. We couldn't hear what you were saying. So, what is the message behind your music? Because like myself, I'm a very versatile artist too. Like I have one spicy song out there. You feel me? That's from my stripper hoes. You know what I mean? And no offense to any woman that strip, because I have a homegirl that's a stripper. I'm not against that. You do what you do. But I got jams for you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So what was what made you come up with this concept, Kit Kat?
Okay. Okay. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. I love thick women. You know, I do. I love thick women, and I love thick women. You know what I mean? I don't give a. I love thick women. I wouldn't give a damn if she thick white chocolate, she thick caramel. If she thick and white, she thick and caramel. She thick and brown. She thick and tan. She thick and chocolate. You hear me? She thick. I love women in general. So, and I love BBW women, and I love to watch a woman dance. That I do. I just ain't the type to go in no strip clubs. I don't go to strip clubs and all that there. I think I've been in the strip club one time. I was 21. I ain't been back in there since. I don't know, man. It just ain't my cup of tea. But I love to watch. I love to go to, I used to love going to the club back in the days, and I like to party. But if I party, I just hold the wall. If I'm a drink, I'm a sip a little something, and I'm gonna just watch everybody dance. You feel me? That's just how I move. I ain't the type to want to just get all out there in the mixes. But I'm gonna watch though. I like to see them twerk. I do. But the whole thing behind my music is it's like
So
I
Kit Kat and Master Plan is so different from your song Sacrifice.
mm-hmm.
I came in playing that song. What inspired those lyrics in the song Sacrifice? To be great in life, you gotta sacrifice. Where did you get that from? Like, even saying it out loud gives me goosebumps. To be great in life, you gotta sacrifice. That's so fucking true.
It's true. Depends on what you're willing to sacrifice, what type of sacrifices you're willing to make. They got dark sacrifices, they have righteous sacrifices. It's all about what side of the fence you choose to be on. Me personally, I choose to be on the righteous side of the fence. So I didn't have to make sacrifices in my life. I may not be proud of the sacrifices that I didn't have to make on this journey. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I believe and I've kept the faith that at the end I'm gonna come out on top. I done had a few people help me along the way on this journey. You feel what I'm saying? And all praise be to Jehovah. I'm grateful for those people that have helped me along on this journey. You hear me? Whether their intentions was good or whether their intentions was bad, I'm still grateful for the help that I done had. You hear me? But I done been homeless. You understand me? I done dealt with being homeless, all of the above, G. And I ain't got nothing. I don't have nothing now. You understand me? But it ain't stopping me from keeping forward. You understand me? I'm still gonna move, because I got a goal, I got dreams, and I believe that dreams do come true. I believe that. I got people like you that just gonna cheer me along right at the moment when I shut down. You're gonna cheer me along. So I'm grateful for all of that. You hear me? Because you really just made my day. Today has been one day for me. You hear me? But I'm grateful for this moment in time.
Right.
But
So, what is your creative process like? I'm very grateful for you coming onto the platform, investing to my platform. You're helping me, and me being able to help you gives me joy. So, yes, I will be your cheerleader along the way because we all need someone, whether we know them in physical form or spiritual form or virtual form. They're, outside of God, because God sends messages through people to remind you of your worth and your purpose. And I'm not sure if you see the comments on the bottom, but young lady Casey Renee said song was super dope. Keep working, bro. You feel me? So, and that's one thing about my platform that a lot of people don't realize is you never know who's watching my platform. I'm really plugged in. I'm just very humble. So you never know who's gonna, like, when I first came on, I was playing your music and people were inquiring about it, asking me where can they find your song and how can they get it. So you never know what opportunities will open from this being on the page, people watching it on YouTube. The point is that you invested in yourself, okay? You invested in your career, you invested in your worth. Because even when you plant a seed, you have to water it in order to reap the harvest of what you've planted. You know what I mean? You're not just going to plant a seed and then expect it to grow an apple tree for you. You're never going to eat. You know what I mean? So, like, yes, there's no such thing as ever giving up because this is the part of the journey. It's not easy, but it's always going to be worth it. You know what I mean? No day is easy, okay? Whether we are facing physical obstacles or mental obstacles, there's always going to be something in the way to try to deteriorate you from your mission. And that's why I love your song Sacrifice, because it reminds me that I must always remember my greatness. All the steps that I've taken, traveling across the country to be great in this life, I realized I had to sacrifice a lot of things, leave behind things that were no longer part of my purpose, that were blinding me to my divine walk. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's going to hurt, but transformation is a little icky in the beginning, but then all of a sudden you bloom and you blossom and you like, damn, nigga, I'm juicy.
yeah, man, what happened?
You can break off a piece of as many Kit Kats as you like. So,
No, man. Why you had to say it like that?
because it just makes sense, I gotta make you laugh. So what's your creative process like? Like when you go to make a song, what's that like for you? Are you just freestyling? Do you sit down and you think about what you want to create for this sound? Or are you one of those people that once the song comes on, you find the lyrics? How does it work for you?
To be honest with you, a lot of the music that I record, I actually sit there and I write the music before I even hear a beat. I just hear a tune in my own. I hear my own tune in my own head. I know how I want me to sound on the track, so I know what type of beat I'm gonna be looking for. So if a person say they send me 5 beats and I go through them 5 beats, I'll be like, damn boy, that shoulder go good with this, these lyrics for this, song that I was putting together. I literally just sit up, shout out to my kinfolk AD, man, know your boy AD, man, what's happening, man? But he can speak on that too. I just sit up and I write. You know what I'm saying? Like I love to write. I write poetry as well. I just love to write. So I just get to writing, and my music basically comes based off what I'm feeling at that moment in time, what's moving in my spirit at that moment in time. I've learned that I can only be myself. A person gonna have something to say about you, whether you're doing good or whether you're doing bad. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's not up to me to worry about how somebody on the face of this earth feel about me and what I got to say. But at the end of the day, it may reach somebody. Somebody may like it. You hear me? Some gonna understand, some won't, but I just love music. I just love music.
Beautiful. So what are some of the artists that you're looking to, my clap was slow. What are some of the artists you're looking to collaborate with?
Uh, to be honest with you, if I was, I haven't even been signed or none of that yet, but I've heard some of your music. I like the way your voice sounds. See, like when it comes to collaborating with
Give me one
somebody,
second. I'm so sorry.
say y'all, I love this. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie, I do. I love this, man. Put a lot of time, effort, and energy into this, man. You're right, AG. They talked to know your boy. They talked about Jesus too. You hear me? Still didn't stop him from doing what he was gonna do. You hear me? At the end of his story, man, he carried his own cross. His cross was his cross to bear. You hear me? Talk to him. Like, man, I just love doing music. Let the truth be told.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it for you. Give me 1 second, lovely.
My music is based off what I'm truly feeling on the inside, what's going on in my mind, in my heart, and in my spirit. I can only put me on the track. Like outside of me, it's no point even doing it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm allowed to be able to be myself when it comes to my music, and I'm not gonna be able to enjoy it. And once the enjoyment is gone, the music. I mean, that's how it works with me. Whatever at that time, that's what I record. And I'm a very spiritual being. You feel me? But I'm in tune with God, and I'm in tune with me. What I'm trying to do and where I'm trying to go. That's the only thing I can focus on. Oh, will do, man. I'm gonna keep it coming. I got about 10 years worth of music in my head right now. Stuff I ain't even recorded yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
my
bad
bad.
about that.
I'm
Someone
talking
said
to Kay.
keep going. God is watching. My baby girl just woke up from a nap, so but
Okay.
it's fine. All is well. Thank you for your patience. I
I
appreciate
was just
that.
talking to-
And yeah, so you were saying that who are some of the artists that you're looking to collaborate? There, you don't have to be signed to collaborate with artists. There just
I
needs to be
know.
paperwork.
I enjoy. When I think about collaborating with somebody, I listen to their voice. It ain't so much about as what they're saying in the song. It's the voice. Because it's your voice is a sound. You feel what I'm saying? And if you put your voice on top of this beat, right, engineer, it's magic. You know what I'm saying? So I know how I want to sound on the song. So how I want to sound on the song is the person's voice, and that's how I choose. How I would like to collaborate. Voice. I ain't gonna lie, I would collab with you. They got a female artist named J Coca. I don't know if you said J Coca or Jai Coca, but she from Dallas.
Okay.
I would like to collaborate with her. I'll do a club banger with her though, cause girl go hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, she go hard. She got a song called Workout. I would like to do a song with Big J from Beaumont, Texas. I would like to do a song with Helvo from Beaumont, Texas. It's a few people I would like to do songs with, but nowadays a lot of these people they recording a lot of music dealing with murder and trapping and all that. I'm one of them people that believe that you can record good music and still be successful in life without murdering everybody and telling no to everybody.
Yeah, agreed. I totally agree with you.
To collaborate, don't feel the bad minimum.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, you've been great. You've been doing great in life. You've sacrificed a lot of things. Let's definitely let's play your song Sacrifice. We're gonna get right into it. I'll be right back.
All right.
To be great in life requires sacrifice. Do you know the true meaning of sacrifice? I bet these haters are unwilling to sacrifice. Every God-given thing got a sacrifice. To be great in life requires sacrifice. Do you know the true meaning of sacrifice? I bet these haters are unwilling to sacrifice every God-given thing I done sacrificed. If you don't believe, roll up the sweet. Open your ears, listen to me speak. Bring it back and put me on repeat. I ain't got no features, all you getting is me. They rapping and trapping, rap singing and macking. I'm about to blow up, so they wantin' some answers. Sacrifice the price I had to pay for my kids and fam. I gotta get paid. Kids be crying inside, I'm dying, but I keep striving. Lord knows I'm trying. I chase the money for the cut today. JLB slave, I'm belong to stay. I deliver the maggots to the one that listen. They think it's impossible, so I took the mission. Lost a few, I went over some hits, but it'll be okay. Long as they heard what I said. The state of Texas, I prefer to keep us in chains. Cause misled people do misled things, but a chief like me lays a track with Mac. And why these lost souls speaking of murder and traffic to be great in life requires sacrifice. And for those that I love, I'm the sacrifice. To be great in life requires sacrifice. Do you know the true meaning of sacrifice? I bet these haters are unwilling to sacrifice. Every God-given thing got a sacrifice. To be great in life requires sacrifice. Do you know the true meaning of sacrifice? I bet these haters are unwilling to sacrifice. Every God-given thing got a sacrifice. Stay focused, stick to the script. Never mind what they say from the wicked lips. Yes, the wicked tongue is full of slander, so they mix me with the lies and the propaganda. Hitting with something they ain't never heard. Yes, depending how you use it, the words are verb. Class and session, then max the lesson. Come one, come on to get the blessing. What I'm talking about is the biggest question. Afraid of knowledge, so the guns are weapons. Open the book and unlock your mind. The truth is the word and the words divine. Free yourself from the devil's grasp. Seek Jehovah, find peace and last. Give your all when you chase your dreams. Remove yourself from bad people, blessing things. I say reach one and teach one. If y'all prefer quick, something out, preach one. Judge not a ye shall be judged. Cause it ain't for the heart to hold the grudge. Don't forget it's a part of life. Now what are y'all willing to sacrifice? To deliver this Mac and I give my life. And I'm on a true mission for a better life. To be great in life requires sacrifice. Do you know the true meaning of sacrifice? I bet these haters are unwilling to sacrifice. Every God-given thing got a sacrifice. To be great in life requires
real life,
sacrifice.
nigga.
Do you know the true meaning of sacrifice? I bet these haters are unwilling to sacrifice. Every God-given thing got a sacrifice. Woo!
Hey, hey, gas and it's straight facts.
Motherfucker, standing ovation. We just
Say,
took
man.
over the nation.
Say real, hey. Real nice
Feel
shit,
me?
though.
I do my best
Hey.
not to say profanity. You feel me? Because I posted on YouTube. I don't want the kiddos to hear nothing too crazy. But
Say, man.
listen,
Gas.
that song is straight to the grizzly. Like, you need to go straight guerrilla promotion on that joint. Get a popping ass visual. I know you got a video, but we gotta amp it up because it's 2021. We gotta do things for the younger mind, son. Come on, that shit is hot. Stop playing with me. I don't be having no action on my platform. Y'all better
Say,
talk to me
gas.
nice. Cause all I know is real niggas doing real shit. You feel me? Like,
Gas.
be great.
Gas.
That shit is.
Hey, say, gas.
You feel me now?
Gas.
We are so excited. We have so grateful to have had you on this platform tonight. You are an amazing luminary. So do you have any I know you said you haven't performed in a while or anything. Do you have any up and coming shows?
No, I haven't gotten anything set up or scheduled, but I'm finna start working on it,
Right. Most definitely. You cannot ever stop grinding, bro. Like, this shit is everlasting. When you do music, the grind never stops. It's just different ways that you keep it going hot. You feel me? Maybe you might make a shirt or a hat or a cup or a calendar. Whatever you
So
do.
I got a brand that, I've been trying to build on. It's called, it's under Real Mac Music.
Right.
It's a
Just
definition.
always focus on rebranding. And what you need to do is invest. If you're looking for a publicist that can really help you, tap in with me. I'm going to connect you to someone who can help you out with your publicist. And you go from there. You know what I mean? But you never, the grind just never stops. This shit is everlasting. You feel me? And it's infinite, abundant wealth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very